Alright, Handy, let's go back to Lollipops and check out that train tunnel. Maybe we can publish an issue while we're there. We've got some pictures now. Oh, hello? Are you okay? What's wrong?
Huh?
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
It's just the shakes. It'll pass. Pass quicker if I had a drink. Or some jet.
What the hell are you doing all the way out here?
Poster said, get paid to party. Fucking bartender wouldn't even let me in.
It means employees, not customers. It's a brothel. We're hiring.
I'm drunk, not stupid. I know what it means. Fuck for a buck. Hell, I'd do it for chems. Wouldn't be the first time.
Honestly, it looks like you need some serious addiction help, and that's not something we provide.
Yeah, thanks for nothing, asshole.
What?
What now?
What are you doing?
None of your business.
Well, I said you needed help. I didn't mean you had to leave.
Could have fooled me.
In that condition, you're gonna get killed by something. Probably cazadors.
Cause of what? The big wasp things? Couple of them stung me on the way out. Hell of a buzz. That's funny. Bees, buzz, get it? Anyway, I'm gonna catch one of those fuckers and milk it. Bottle that shit and sell it. Keep a little personal use, maybe. But I'll be fucking rich. Shit, that was my secret plan. Don't tell anybody, okay?
That is a horrible idea. You're gonna get killed in like 2 seconds. Why don't you just come back to the bar, have something to eat, and sober up a little?
I'm not interested in your charity, saint whatever your name is. And sobering up is the last thing I want to do.
Well, I don't know about giving you a job. I'm looking for professionals, not someone who just has sex and passes out.
Then I'm the one, baby. I'm wild. You name it, I do shit those high-class skanks on the strip gag just thinking about.
Okay.
That's amateur hour.
Okay, so you have some talent. What about BDSM?
I'm usually feeling no pain, darling, but I can fake it.
Water sports?
Tasty.
Okay, group discounts?
The more the merrier.
You know what? Fuck it. Fine, you're hired.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now tell that fucking barkeep to set me up.
Okay, but you still gotta get cleaned up a bit. At least you'll have an income now. She seemed pretty enthusiastic, though. Hey, Hilly, maybe just have some meals and fix her ready for the new girl, okay? She needs some help.
I knew you'd be good at this. I thought she was just a hobo. Here it turns out she ain't called Filthy Fiona just 'cause she needs a bath. But I'm locking the liquor cabinet when I take a shit, I tell you that much.
Probably for the best. See you.
Reckon so.
Hey, Fiona. Fiona.
Looking at the men's restroom, you search your vocabulary for a word stronger than vile. Nothing comes to mind. It's going to take a whole box of Abraxo to get this place clean.
Hey, Fiona. You already passed out?
I am fucked up.
Okay, well, we need to talk, because you can't just sleep on the floor like that.
If hiring whores bothers your conscience, maybe you should try not running a whorehouse.
No, it's not about the brothel. It's about you. You're a mess.
I draw my share, maybe more. What's your problem?
I mean, you couldn't have been born like this. What happened?
Come on, you don't really want to hear it, and I don't want to tell it. Just let it go.
You're wrong. On both counts, I think.
Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Alright, let's hear it.
I had a man once, a good one. Handsome, honest, great in bed. He ran off to fight the Legion when they got too close. I begged him not to go, but he said he had to do it, to protect me. I hear the Legion doesn't treat women so good. I think that upset him, thinking about what if it was me. Well, he got himself killed. Yep, thanks for the protection, honey.
Oof, well, you're not the only person who lost somebody in the war.
I'm the only one who lost somebody like him. He was one of a kind.
Alright, go on.
His CO wrote me a real nice letter, but that NCR prick wouldn't give me the widow's pension on account of us not being married. That is, unless I filed some special paperwork in private.
Okay, that's great. What did you do?
Did what I had to do. Then I drank my blues away, along with most of the pension. What was left I smoked. Figure you know the rest.
Fucking NCR. I'm sorry, Fiona, I really am.
Sorry doesn't change anything, does it? But I know you do a lot more than run a whorehouse. Maybe there's something you can change.
Oh, what do you want?
You kill that son of a bitch Caesar and you send that NCR warmonger President Kimball to hell right alongside of him. And when you put a bullet in their heads, you tell them Fiona said, "Thanks for taking my baby away." You do that? Maybe I'll sober up some.
I'll think about it. In the meantime, we need to talk about your hygiene.
Whatever.
There's no way to put this delicately. You smell, people complain. Can you just go get a bath?
Oh, okay.
Alright, go get cleaned up. Gotta be showers up here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, get yourself cleaned up, okay? Make sure you don't fall. Alright, let's see what I can do as far as getting an issue out. I think I have enough for the He3 one. I got enough men. Alright, let's do some pure erotica. And, alright, you know what? I'll do a Good Springs issue, and Chet can be on the cover. And then, Doc Mitchell can be in the middle. And Easy Pete to finish it off. Alright. Sounds good. I don't have Larry here to print them for me. Got to do it myself. Let's see if this old press works. Okay. I'm going to start the print job. Alright. Okay, it worked. Nice. I got it printed. Now I just need to distribute. So I'll have to actually hand them out since I don't have a salesperson yet. In the meantime, let's go. Let's check out the train tunnel. Okay, let's go down the tracks and see where we end up.
The tunnel continues west, pitch black but apparently intact and uninhabited for a considerable distance. See where it goes.
Okay, that was a lot of walking. This reminds me of the fucking metros in DC. I hate it. Oh, yeah, this looks like a maintenance area. Oh, okay, I'm up there. Let's go. Oh, some kind of shed.
Welcome, stranger. We get few visitors in the valley. If I can be of aid, it would be my honor.
Oh, hi. That's a weird suit you got. You guard or something?
No, I am a simple farmer, but the others call me mayor, so I thought I should be the one to greet you.
Oh, how did you know I was coming?
The dark places whisper their secrets to those who know how to listen.
I suppose they whisper through that warning light on the shed.
You caught me. When many men used these tunnels, they didn't want to meet halfway down a 100-foot bore.
That makes sense. Can you tell me something about this place?
There are few things I enjoy more.
What is your tribe called?
We don't have a fancy name. We're just the people who live in the valley. Hey, that's a pretty good name. The people who live in the valley. I like that.
Bit of a mouthful. How did you get here?
We have always been here. Over 2,700 moons ago, the wise man warned his people that the angel of death was coming. He told the people to forsake their technology, and when the angel came on wings of flame, those who heeded his words were spared. We are the grandchildren of their grandchildren's grandchildren.
Oh, you're talking about the Great War. Does anyone ever leave?
Don't know why anyone would want to. Oh, sometimes the young and adventurous let curiosity get the better of them. But the rock slides and ruins are treacherous. The canyon is haunted by the sins of our ancestors. And beyond the carcass of the iron horse, there is nothing but 100 miles of desert.
Okay, that's all for now. Thanks.
Okay, but any time you want to hear a story, just ask.
Okay, can you give me some directions?
Sure, what would you like to find?
Are there any shops or other services?
Our marketplace is between the two intersections, near the general store. You can find the blacksmith and saloon in town.
I don't suppose you have a brothel.
Just an ancient one near the canyon, but we don't go south of the schoolhouse. Evil spirits walk there.
Okay, you know what? Is there a police station around here?
That would be in town, as far north as you can go before the ruins. We don't have much use for it.
All right, thank you.
My pleasure.
Do you know where that tunnel goes?
I was going to ask you, but do you have amnesia or something?
Well, there's a barren valley many hours east. Beyond that, it's blocked. West? I don't know.
Probably just another barren valley. Lot of those around here.
Well, you never explored it?
They say it once connected the meadows to a city of angels. We have meadows, and angels are unpredictable, so few here want to waste enough torches to find out.
Okay, enough about the tunnel.
If you find out where it goes, let me know.
Sure. Bye.
Walk safely.
Seems like a nice place. And handy, if there's a police station here, it might be the one the other place was communicating with. We did see some emails. Hi.
Welcome, outsider. How can I help you?
Oh, can I ask you something about the valley?
Certainly.
I'd like to know more about your people. Where did you come from? How did you get here?
You should ask the mayor or one of the elders. History was never my best subject.
Oh, okay. Do you know anything about the police station?
It's in the north end. I used to take target practice on the range, but I haven't been over there in a while. I've never been in the office.
Oh, is there a place I can trade and get my equipment repaired?
The marketplace is just west of my house. Coyote, he's the blacksmith, has a shop north of there on the main street.
Oh, alright. What's in the southern end of the valley?
The mayor says there are evil spirits there. With him, that could mean anything. But it's definitely dangerous, so I would steer clear.
Alright, thank you.
I'm glad I could help.
Could I ask more about you?
Me? I don't know. I work the farm. I hunt occasionally. I breed crops and other plants to improve yields and increase production of whatever makes them worth growing.
Oh, how do you decide what makes a particular plant worth growing?
Nutrients, medical compounds, sugar, spices. You know, sometimes just because they're pretty.
That's nice. Have you ever been outside the valley?
Not since my coming of age ceremony.
What coming of age ceremony?
It's our custom to prove that we're ready for the responsibilities of adulthood. It isn't terribly formal. Some of us do projects to improve things here in the valley, but a lot of us want to learn more about the outside world.
Where did you go?
I was just going to see what I could salvage from the northern ruins, but they've been picked pretty clean over the years. So I kept following the Blue Diamond. It goes all the way past Charleston Peak and comes out at a huge old world highway. There were signs of people, so I turned back. We try not to let outsiders know we're here.
That makes sense. Who else has been outside the valley?
Most of us, I think. The mayor mapped the desert. Brett climbed the mountain and saw the lights of Vegas. Can you imagine? Oh yeah, I guess you can.
Yeah, I am from out that way, but I've never actually been to Vegas. Well, it makes sense. They test your initiative and reap practical benefits at the same time.
Yes, it's like discovering which plants prefer direct sunlight to shade.
Mm-hmm. How do you get your hair to stand up like that?
Cactus pulp. It stiffens when it dries. I leave the rind in to give it this color. Do you like it?
Yeah, it definitely makes a statement.
Thanks. If you thought it was a waste of time, you wouldn't be alone.
I think it's cool. Thanks for sharing.
No, thank you. Seeing my own life through an outsider's eyes makes things I take for granted seem more exotic somehow.
That makes sense. Bye.
Yada hey.
Alright. Hello.
Hello, stranger.
Seem friendly around here. Hello. Is this the market?
Greetings, friend.
Hi. Hello.
We don't need to haggle. Just take what you need and leave what you think is fair.
Oh, thank you. Must be some kind of barter system. Alright, I'll take some maize and, here, I'll leave a cat's paw. There you go. Enjoy. There's lots of little houses around. What's this building? Looks like a store. Hello.
Howdy. Feel free to borrow whatever you need. If you want to keep it, you can drop off something else the next time you're here. We can always use more tools.
Alright, thank you. Hello.
Greetings, friend.
So nice here. Oh, hello.
Hey.
You seem like the person who might have some organic chems. Can I have some?
I can't put a tax on Mother Nature, man. Help yourself, but use responsibly, dig?
Yeah, of course. It seems like this is more for recreation. Do your neighbors tolerate it?
You're harshing my buzz, man.
Just asking. I'll see you later. Bye.
Anytime you want to hit the peace pipe, I'll be in the driller outside catching some rays.
Okay. It's interesting what they grow here. Oh, these are handmade cigarettes. Oh, this is interesting. Looks like a junkyard. Oh, that must be the blacksmith. Hey.
Hey, a new face.
Hi. You live closest to that, iron horse. You ever been beyond it?
What? You mean the train? Just to the bend. Beyond that, it's nothing but desert for at least 50 miles. Iron horse. Seriously, man, who says that?
I mean, two mole rats does. I assumed it was local slang.
I should have guessed. If there's one person who'd call it that, it'd be my brother.
Oh, he's your brother? So you've never been out of the valley?
Didn't say that. I did the usual coming-of-age exploring thing. Climbed down the South Canyon to see why we get rad spikes in the water supply.
Do you have a Geiger counter?
You don't? I assumed there was one built into that wrist computer.
I mean, there is. The waters are radiated?
Most of the time it's 100% clean, but every couple of years we get a spike. The levels aren't lethal, but they're too high to ignore, so we shut down the pumps and wait it out with what we have stored. We get the occasional sixth toe and that kind of thing, but the doc says that's mostly recessive mutations from right after the war.
Oh, interesting. Did you find anything in the South Canyon? Evil spirits?
In a way, yeah. There's a huge toxic waste dump. They didn't even bother to bury it. But it turns out that's not causing the water problem. Water doesn't flow uphill, and if it did, we wouldn't get spikes. We'd have irradiated water all the time. It doesn't correlate with rainfall or seasonal changes or anything I could figure out how to fix or even predict. So we just adapt.
Okay, that's an interesting problem. Thanks for the chat.
My pleasure. Anything else?
Can I ask you something else about the valley?
I'm not much of a storyteller, but I'll answer what I can.
Never mind.
My pleasure. Anything else?
Can you repair my gear?
Sure. I'll have to charge you for parts and materials, though. If they grew on trees, maybe not, but I'm no good with plants.
Well, thank you.
That should last a while.
Alright, good. You know, the barter system around here is weird. Almost nobody charges me for anything, and if they do, it's not much.
We all have something someone else needs, and when the value's obvious, like food or time, we just trade. Currency is like a rifle. Sometimes you really need it, but if you don't understand how it works, it's dangerous.
Huh, that makes sense. But we don't really trade. They just let me have stuff.
Yeah, if Shelby's maze isn't ripe yet, she can still get a carrot from Chula.
And Chula keeps track of what Shelby owes her?
No, Shelby does. Chula's not a banker, and Shelby's not a thief.
How am I supposed to know what your time is worth?
You don't. You know what your time is worth.
Then how do you know what my time is worth?
I don't. I only know what my time is worth. Look, say you're a good hunter and I'm a good blacksmith. You could make your own arrowheads, but that would take your time away from hunting. I could hunt my own food, but that would take me away from the forge. So when we trade meat for arrowheads, we're really trading our time.
That makes sense. But I mean, money's not that hard to understand. The more you have, the more you can do.
No, that's the wrong idea. Currency isn't a thing you can accumulate. It's a unit of measurement for value. You wouldn't just ask for 5 gallons or 5 pounds. You'd ask for 5 gallons of water or 5 pounds of maize. It's the same with currency.
Yeah, but I can ask for 5 caps.
It would have been easier to explain when currency was just ones and zeros in a computer. Using caps as currency makes it harder to understand because caps do have some intrinsic value. I can beat one into a fish hook or melt down 100 to make a tool. They only become currency when you say, give me 5 caps worth of fish hooks.
And then you would have 5 caps.
Right, because 5 pounds of fish hooks have a different value than 5 pounds of maize. But 5 caps worth of fish hooks and 5 caps worth of maize have the same value. See?
You mean the physical caps are just an IOU that someone else might honor later?
Exactly. It's nice to talk to somebody who gets it.
Yeah, so if there's some Brahmin baron out there with 5 million caps, he's basically saying all of society owes him, which is really gross. You know, being so isolated here in the valley, do you know what a porno movie is?
Believe it or not, I've actually seen one. When we were kids, Mole Rats found a video player in one of the old houses in the South End. He got it working and we watched some westerns. There were romances too. I think he eventually gave it to Saffron when she was into Jane Austen.
Oh, well, romances aren't really porn. Well, not Victorian romances anyway.
I know. The normal movies were on a shelf in the living room, but there were others about people making babies, all stuffed into the back of a drawer. We assumed it was because most of them just weren't very good, but Mom explained it later. She wasn't born in the valley, you know.
Oh, what did your mother tell you about porno movies?
She said pre-war people were embarrassed by sex, which sounds pretty dumb, but we are talking about people who had a nuclear war, so yeah.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense. Do you think any of the other houses have video players?
No, I cleaned them all out looking for vacuum tubes.
Oh, do you still have the video players you salvaged?
Yeah, they're somewhere in the shop, but they don't work.
Could you get them working again?
I doubt it. I'm okay with generators and terminals and things that were designed to be reliable, which consumer electronics were not.
You talked about 2 mole rats repairing a video player once. Could he do it again?
Well, that was a long time ago, but maybe. If he's not too busy being mayor. It couldn't hurt to ask him.
Alright, thanks. Let's talk about something else. Never mind, I'll see you later.
If my brother asks, all I said was, Yatta hey, you are welcome in this valley, stranger.
Sure. What's this thing?
The device is inoperative due to a burned out plasma guide. The guide has been partially replaced with a hand wound coil. Oddly enough, it looks like it will actually work once the repairs are complete.
Oh, interesting. Hey.
Well, hello there, beautiful.
Thanks. I see you're working on a fusion generator.
It's kind of a hobby. I fool with it when I don't have a lot of other work waiting.
Well, why didn't you just replace that tube? Calibrating that spark gap's going to be a bitch.
Tell me about it. But I've pulled apart every radio and TV in the valley and can't find one with the right specs. Hey, if you ever find a 3M6K or something close, bring it back to me. I'd trade you something good for it.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Could you say that again, though?
They all have an ID on the base. I need a 3M6K for the generator, but I'll trade for any you find, regardless of the specs.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
See you later.
I'll see if I can find one like that. 3M6K. Might as well check out the rest of the buildings over here. Ooh, this place smells like a distillery.
Might I have this dance?
Oh, hello. What's your name?
Lola. 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 I'm kidding. It's Brett, and I'm pleased to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too. Interesting saloon, distinctive decor.
This building had the floor space and ventilation we needed. We still offer hospitality 'cause the saloon's the first place most strangers visit. We don't get that many, sad to say.
You people must really like your firewater.
Firewater? Oh, I get it. That's your word for an ethanol solution, 'cause at 50% or higher, it burns. That's why I love talking to outsiders. Your language is so colorful and exotic.
I'll just talk to two mole rats. You know, this much moonshine could keep all of New Vegas drunk for a month.
Oh, we hold a little back half cooked for folks who like to drink it, but mostly we make pure ethanol, within a couple of nines.
Why do you need that much ethanol?
It's miracle fluid, disinfectant, solvent, motor fuel, and in small quantities some even say it's an aphrodisiac. Why don't you come to my place after work? I'll make us a cocktail. It's my own special recipe.
Huh. I'm not sure that's true, but if I wanted to swing by your place later, where would I find it?
It's just west of the marketplace near the train rack. You can't miss it.
All right, thanks. Could I ask you more about the valley?
Ask away.
Can you tell me anything about the police station?
I don't think I've ever been inside it. Sometimes we use the range out back for target practice, and I love running the obstacle course. Maybe you could ring my bell sometime.
I already said I'll see you later. Have you ever been outside the valley?
Mm-hmm. I did a pilgrimage when I was younger. I love to climb, so I went east. I saw some people and old buildings, and one thing I will never forget. I topped a red hill, and I saw the skyline of Vegas. Even at that distance, it was so vibrant and alive. I wanted to keep walking until I reached it. And I was this close, but I decided if I was to ever leave the valley for good, I'd want to let my family and friends know where I was going. Now, for a quick day trip, I wouldn't mind reaching the peak of Mount U.
Girl, I already said yes. What do you know about the south end?
Not much. There's a dangerous canyon and some abandoned buildings. Coyote's been there. You should ask him.
Okay, can we talk about something else?
Sure thing, sugar.
I'll see you later.
I mostly work nights. If you ever want to come by the house for a drink, I get home around 9 a.m. and I'm usually there till about 6.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. See you later.
Welcome, stranger.
Hello. Hello.
Welcome, stranger.
Hi.
Hello.
Can I get a drink?
Help yourself. Oh, but if it's labeled ethanol, don't drink it. That's for the machines. A little bit might give you a buzz, but much more than that, and it'll kill you.
I'll be careful. Thanks.
Yatahe.
Yeah, they got quite a distillery going here. Alright, let's go check out these buildings. Oh, this looks like a fire station. they must use it as some kind of barracks.
Hello, friend. Welcome, stranger.
Hello. Yeah, looks like this is where a lot of people sleep. I'm gonna rest until morning. It's getting late. Okay. No, Brett might be home. I'm gonna go check. They said the house by the train wreck. Is it that one? Hey, Brett. Wakey, wakey.
Hey, stranger. Glad you could make it. How about a drink? Very healthy and guaranteed to make you feel frisky.
Sure, sounds good.
If you feel a little warm and lightheaded, that's normal. In fact, it's kind of the point. Why don't you relax and enjoy that while I slip into something more comfortable?
All right. Damn. You got some nice moves, Brett. Hope you don't mind I brought my friends.
Ready when you are, sugar.
You got the best of both worlds, I see.
I do try to serve my cosmopolitan wit with a side of country charm. Oh, you mean this? Well, it's definitely more fun than a sixth toe.
Hell yeah, it is.
You stripped naked immediately and welcomed Brett's embrace. You felt her large breast press into your chest as you rode her impressive endowment. You both shed tears of joy.
I'm not coming on too strong. We've got some news for you coming right up. Word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect
Oh, fucking hell. That was amazing.
Yata, hey, good looking.
Hey, what's in one of those drinks anyway?
Oh, it's a secret recipe. But for you, well, squeeze a fresh banana yucca fruit, blend it with crushed agave and jalapeno, and stir in 1 cup of ethanol. I'll write it down for you.
Oh, thanks. Could you make me another one?
Coming right up.
All right. These are good drinks. You know what? You should come work for me at Lollipops. You'd meet all kinds of new people every day.
Oh my, that sounds exciting. And it's just right over the hill, so I could visit my family anytime. What would I be doing?
Yeah, it's not far. And you just have to charm their pants off, literally. After that, it's up to you.
You mean be an escort? Very cosmopolitan. I'd love to.
That's great. You can start right away. Let's go.
Oh, I'm not setting foot in that tunnel, sugar. But it's a good excuse to get some climbing in. I'll meet you there after I pack and say my goodbyes.
All right, sure. I'll see you there.
Bye-bye.
Bye. She'll be a great addition.
I just want to say goodbye to a few people. I'll be there soon.
Okay, I'll see you there. She can always come back and visit, too. Let me check the general store. Oh, I haven't seen you before. Hello.
Hello, I'm Nils, and my biggest claim to fame these days is my kids. The mayor and the blacksmith are my boys, and my little girl's the school teacher.
Oh, you must be a very proud dad. How come you spend so much time in here?
Now there's a tale. Some folks think I miss the old days when I was a big wheeler and dealer, so I still like being around the action. Some think it's because Olivia would put me to work scrubbing pots and pans if I hung around the house all day, which is probably true. Others think it's because this is the only place in town that runs the air conditioner, and that is pretty nice. But the truth of the matter is we spend most of our time in here because Ichabod has a hard time leaving Perry's behind.
Oh, really? That can be a bit creepy. Why does two mole rats talk like that, by the way?
Now there's a tale. When he was 8, no, 9, that was the summer we had the locusts, he found a holovid player in an abandoned house near the canyon. He got it powered and running and even found tapes that played. I wanted to scold him for being so far south, but honestly, I was too impressed. We watched a movie together, the two of us and Coyote.
What was it about?
A fella who could have solved his problems 10 ways that never occurred to him. If he knew he couldn't figure out how to fix it without spilling blood, he should have done that first and saved some film.
Oh, really? What happened?
After it was over, 2 mole rats pointed out that the sidekick should have been the hero. He talked funny, but he was the only character with any sense, and he saved the day in the end, even though the hero got the credit.
I don't see the connection.
He's been talking like that sidekick ever since. It amuses some folks and annoys some others. Most of us are just used to it. But I think the fact that he liked the sidekick better than the hero is a big part of why they made him the mayor.
Oh, I get it now. He's pretending to be one of those Native American sidekicks from those old Western movies. That's pretty offensive, actually. Regardless of his character, that's just really tacky. I'll see you later.
Yatahe.
Bye.
Hello.
Oh, we haven't met his daughter yet. I wonder where she is. You haven't explored this side of town. That might be the schoolhouse, so maybe around here? There's a playground outside for the kids.
The robot's brain is just like a terminal. It can only understand a very few, very simple commands. But it can do them really fast.
Excuse me, Miss Saffron? I have a question. Robots are neat, but if technology is bad, why are we learning to fix one?
Technology is not bad. Our ancestors just knew it would be a long time before anyone built new machines, so they didn't waste them on silly things.
Hi there. Thanks.
Bye.
That makes a lot more sense than Dad's explanation. You know how his stories are. Hi!
Hello? You having class? You learning
Hi.
about this robot? It's
Hello.
interesting. I'll wait till class is over. You know what? Let's check out the south side of town. They said there's some evil spirits this way, but I'm not sure what they're talking about. Didn't they say there is a brothel down here? Cherry Orchard. Is that the place? Looks like it. There's girls on the side. Is anyone still here? Oh, shit. Are there ghouls? Oh, fuck. They all got ghoulified. That's so sad. Oh, shit. Better be careful. There's probably more. Yep, I can hear that. They must be up here. Careful! Don't just run right into them, Stag. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh, no. Okay. Took care of most of them, but didn't get this one. Poor girls. They must have been ghoulified when the bombs fell. And what's up here? Oh, hey, a word dramatic. Interesting. There's some patterns on it. Cool. I can put those in the one back home.
Patterns for lingerie and skimpy outfits downloaded from the Broken Wardromatic at the Cherry Orchard.
Yeah, this wardromatic is broken, but the patterns are still usable. Let me see if I can find out what happened here. Oh, this looks like a diary. Okay.
September 9th, 2077. Maybe that nosy newspaper had a point. I pretend like I don't know Geraldine's a junkie, but when you think about it, most girls do this to pay for one bad habit or another. Plus, Slippery Jimmy really does treat us like slaves sometimes. He's taken to leaving and locking us in for air raid alerts. Said it's to protect us, but sirens go off all the time now, and I bet he just don't want us getting spooked and running off. Gets kinda lonesome. Good thing Mabel fixed my vibrator.
Ugh, that's so fucked that he locks them in here.
October 4th, 2077. Heard about Larry Slater on the TV today. They're gonna hang him for sure. Jimmy had a real hoot about that. It's a shame. Always wanted to go over and see if they was hiring. Half them girls become movie stars, and even if they don't, they get to lay with pop stars and senators and billionaires and such. All we ever get is fat convention drunks and overeager college boys. October 25th, 2077. Well, we're done for. Jimmy left and locked us in for another air raid. TVs went out. Mabel got the radio working, but wasn't nothing on but some emergency broadcast signal. Friendly came on and said China dropped the big one. Jimmy, that yellow buster, must have headed for a vault when he figured out it was for real and left us here to starve. Ain't nobody gonna know we were in here on account of how he never let us talk to the locals anyhow.
Oh, God, he left them in here to die. And no one even knew they were in here. Fucker.
December 23rd, 2077. Mabel's trying to rig that costume machine to make food. Something about molecules and organic whatnot. Don't understand a word, but if she can turn my nightie into a cheeseburger, I'll go naked. Geraldine asked if I can make junk. She's out and Jones and bad. Ain't holding my breath neither way. After we seen that big radiation warning on the back, the rest of us decided to wait in the casino while she tinkers. December 25th, 2077. Well, Mabel done blowed herself to bits like I figured. I wish I was with her, 'cause our hair's all falling out and they taught us in school what that means. Merry f***ing Xmas. Won't be long now, I guess. January 13th, 2078. We ain't dying, but we ain't getting no better neither. I look like one of them pictures of rat victims, but I'm still breathing. Geraldine said it was God's wrath for our sins, so I smacked her s***. Ain't God's wrath. Them teachers was just wrong about rads like they was wrong about everything else. February 2nd, 2078. I busted all the mirrors, but I'm probably too late. Half them girls wasn't right to start with, and seeing themselves like this pushed them right over. Geraldine figured out the attic windows wasn't locked and jumped. 3 stories down must have been a pretty mess. I was gonna follow her, but I seen a roach big as my foot and he looked pretty tasty. He was, too. Undated entry. Ain't gonna write no more after this. Starting to sound crazy as the rest of them. Touch drinking not enough eating, I reckon.
Oh, that's horrible. They turned feral. Honestly, the starvation might have been what got them. Poor girls. That's interesting. Starvation might be a part in what makes ghouls turn feral. Makes sense. Without food, all you can think about is eating. Huh, this one's intact. Oh, hello? Who are you?
Who are you again?
Actually, I don't think I've had the pleasure.
Have you met Kentucky? I'm his gal.
Are you referring to that guy over there? He's as dead as a Charleston, sweetheart.
He's killed lots of people before. He protects me, so better not try anything.
Okay. Evil spirit south of the schoolhouse. I guess that's you.
No, you're evil.
I know you are, but what am I? Bonnie's diary mentions a Geraldine. Did you work at the cherry orchard?
I used to be pretty, you know. Everyone used to come around all the time.
Well, used to be. Baby, you're the hottest 200-year-old I've ever met.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
So you were a prostitute before the war?
Oh, that's such a long story. You couldn't possibly want to hear about that.
Well, the diary says you got religious before you escaped.
Not really. Oh, I was thinking about hell or the afterlife or something. I was just lost in my thoughts. You know how it is.
Okay, well, the others were still alive. Did you ever think about rescuing them?
Some of them went crazy. There's not really anything I can do.
Yeah, you're right about that. Cherry Orchard girls dreamed of working at Lollipops, and as it happens, I'm the manager.
Yeah?
Lollipops is hiring.
Kentucky tells me I shouldn't do that.
Just a moment. I think Kentucky wants a word with me.
He's up to something, but he isn't saying what.
Sounds like this Kentucky guy was a pretty controlling husband. Apparently he even killed people before the war. Might have been police or something. Well, she'll probably do better at Lollipops than here. I should try to convince her to come. Especially if it was a dream of hers.
Oh, hello again. Do you need anything?
Could we talk about Lollipops?
Yeah?
Well, Kentucky's last wish was for me to take care of his at, and of course his gal.
Shh, say no more.
Okay, I'll lead you to Lollipops. We'll have to go through that train tunnel, though. Alright, back to lollipops. Alright, Geraldine, here you go. Hilly, hey, what do you think about the new girl?
I got nothing against ghouls, but that one's more than halfway to feral. She goes over, boom.
If you do that, then you're the one going boom, Hilly. Got it? You take good care of her. I'll see you later.
Go get him, Tiger.
Make sure she gets fed. Alright, back to PAHRUMP.